Well, just a matter of time, right? Suicide bombers, you guys probably already know, suicide bombers attacked the Abbey Gate at the Kabul airport. I think it was like 13 or 14 Marines that were killed, U.S. citizens, and a bunch of Afghan nationals and some other people. And then we got President Biden talking about his son, Beau, and I know how those families feel, and, you know, wah, wah, wah. Fucking bunch of bullshit. Fucking absolute bunch of bullshit, and it is an absolute crying shame that we have this inept president of the United States leading this shit. And I'll tell you guys, it absolutely just pisses me off, just absolutely drives me crazy and pisses me off that this man thinks he's a fucking hero, thinks he's a fucking savior. This Joe Biden, President Biden, right? He's the fucking savior. Oh, we're doing the biggest airlift in the history of our country. Motherfucker, we wouldn't have even been in that position if you wouldn't have fucking put us there. And it's amazing that he sits there and tries to blame everything on freaking Trump. Everything is Trump's fault. Everything is Trump's fault. You changed every fucking policy that Trump had, and the only one you fucking kept in place was this one? Man. Absolutely freaking absurd, man. It's just absolutely fucking absurd. And I'm just done with it. I'm just absolutely just fucking furious of this shit. And you know more's coming, right? You guys know more's coming. The Taliban are not these people that you can actually reason with and that you can, you know, and here's Joe Biden. Well, they kept their word. They're keeping their word. They're doing, and we think it's probably ISIS and all the, you know, I don't understand how the United States can just appear so weak through our leadership. We have a bunch of weak, feckless people running the fucking country and running the fucking military. You know, I remember a time when the military was strong. When the military was the powerhouse of the world, right? We were the military might of the world. And now we just look weak. We have no leadership. We have a guy in the fucking White House that goes to bed every fucking night, has his little ice cream, and that's what he's fucking worried about. Man, that son of a bitch shouldn't even be sleeping. Should not even be sleeping tonight. Because the blood of those soldiers are on his hands. The blood of those brave soldiers and those warriors who are out there at that gate are on Joe Biden's hands. I'm really getting sick and tired of people just fucking blaming everything on Trump. America, you better wake up. I'm going to tell you right now, you better wake up because there's more shit coming, and it's coming to these shores. It's coming to these shores. Man, I just cannot fathom how weak we look. How weak we look. We need to go back in there and just start leveling the fucking place. Start dropping all kinds of shit on these people. And I will tell you right now, there should be absolutely no mercy. None. None. We need to execute with extreme prejudice. Just go in and just start killing fucking Taliban. Start fucking killing ISIS. Start fucking killing Al-Qaeda. We just need to wipe these people off the face of the earth. And no mercy. And you know what? And realistically, you don't even stop at the fucking border of Pakistan or Iran. You just fucking sweep through the whole goddamn thing. For one American life lost, we should be taking thousands of theirs. Thousands. That's shit that pisses me off. I don't remember serving in a fucking military that was that goddamn weak. And I don't remember having leadership that was that goddamn spineless. Every single day, I watch the news and it just makes my fucking blood boil. I come out here, work the fucking bag, because it just absolutely makes my blood boil. You know, this is going to have long-term consequences. Long-term fucking consequences. And I don't know, I just have a hard time with this. Man, like so many of my other brothers, I had guys who retired in the fucking military, and, you know, and I talk to those guys, and they just, it's just heartbreaking. It is just absolutely freaking heartbreaking, you know. And Biden talks about his son, and he was a hero. His son died of cancer, was a fucking supply clerk or some bullshit. I don't know. What, you everybody else got to feel your pain, Joe? Huh? I tell you, it just makes no sense to me. And I still can't believe that the American public, they claim that fucking 80 million people voted for this asshole? Voted for this piece of shit? That's a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace to the sacrifice that men and women made for this country. You know, I don't even give a shit, man. You want to bash me? Fucking bash me. I don't give a rat's ass. I really don't. I'm just tired of it, man. And I know a lot of vets, this is really bothering us. This is really bothering us. And you know, sometimes the only outlet we have is fucking YouTube, right? Just to say something. But I'll tell you, you know what? We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Because somewhere along the line, the Republican Party's gonna take back the frickin' Congress, and we're gonna impeach that son of a bitch if he doesn't resign. We're gonna impeach him. We're gonna impeach his whole frickin' little staff. We're gonna make a whole clean sweep of this shit, and we need these career politicians out of the frickin' government. They don't do anything with their lives other than live in the fucking government and live off the American dime. And they sit there and they tell us that they know what's good for us. That they know what we want. They don't speak for us, guys. They don't speak for us. And I don't give a shit what anybody says. These fucking rigged elections and all this other bullshit, it's going to come back to haunt them. It's going to come back to haunt them. Because the last time they had a president that was this fucking weak, they lost the fucking White House for 12 years. I think it might even be, I don't know, let's call it 16, 18 years. Maybe longer, right? Maybe they don't ever get back into power again. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to use my voice. I hope you guys use your voice too. I hope you use your voice and let these people know exactly how the American population feels. Anyway, look, guys, it's coming to our shores. It's coming. It's a matter of time. And like I said in my last video, it's going to make 9/11 look like a fucking kid's birthday party. Because we have no idea who's coming through our southern borders. We have no idea. And it's coming. So, you know, do whatever you can to make sure you're ready for whatever's going to come. Protect your family, right? Do what you can. And we will get through this, and we will get leaders in that are not spineless and gutless. And make empty promises like old Mr. Biden up there, right? Clueless Joe. They aren't afraid to pull the fucking trigger. Because, you know, that's the amazing thing, right? All these guys talk a lot of shit. They talk a lot of shit, right? Everybody wants to be the trigger man until it's time to pull the fucking trigger. And then they can't do it. And that's spineless Joe, right? Obama even said, you know, that Joe has been on the wrong side of every political decision. He's been on the wrong side of it ever since he's been in Congress, ever since he's been in government. You know, and don't ever underestimate Joe's ability to fuck up any situation. Well, this proves it. You got it on the news. And my heart goes out to those family members. I'm so sorry for your sacrifice. It should never have happened. It should never have happened. But we will get through this. We are America strong. We are America strong, and God damn it, I'm going to tell you right now, I joined the military because I wasn't afraid to lay my life on the line for this country. I'll do it all over again if I have to. But I will not serve a fucking feckless, weak president and government like we have now. I won't do it. You know, it's amazing how many people out there, how many vets have done fucking terrible things for an ungrateful nation. I will tell you right now, you bring it to my shores, imagine what I would do for my family. Just keep that shit in mind. Anyway, keep the faith. Stay strong. Thanks for watching.